Welcome to the 2012 Queensland State Election campaign. I'm Mulks Politica, and these are the Twitter files. Day 6 started as Day 5 ended, with the K-Rudd and J. Gill show taking everything up a notch. While Tanberg may have summed it up best, it's this image that's been flying around social media channels with the greatest success. Consequently, nothing else happened. Oh, who am I kidding? The LNP took full advantage of the distraction and brought in the big guns. Federal opposition leader Tony Abbott and his deputy Julie Bishop came to Queensland to be on message and work the hustings with their LNP brothers and sisters. With the federal hoo-ha playing right into the LNP's hands, they could pretty much get away with anything at the moment, including this grab from a policy announcement that had Abbott and Newman side by side. As far as some were concerned, though, it was battle stations. The LNP didn't get away with everything, though, with the dumping of the candidate for Broadwater, Cameron Caldwell, for apparently involving himself in the swingers scene on the Gold Coast. It was one of the few high points for ALP supporters who ensured they got as much mileage out of it as possible. Mind you, when the LNP disendorse you, they don't muck around. And a warm welcome to a new parody account in fake Gavin King, who seemed to punctuate the Caldwell debacle nicely. New school leaders and fundraisers were the order of the day, offering a special opportunity mid-campaign to again connect with the electorate. In the midst of the busy day, it admittedly can be hard to keep track of just what the event is that you're attending. It was business as usual for some as the Newman Press Pack returned to Brisbane, and excellent to see that even old dogs can learn new tricks. Sorry, Patrick. Some kerfuffle as the head of the ACL in Queensland, Wendy Francis, went on 612 ABC Brisbane this morning, keen to point out that every other candidate in Ashgrove would be attending the Australian Christian Lobby Forum on Sunday, except for sitting member Kate Jones. Keep Kate rang in to advise that she'd let the ACL know there was a clash long before they committed to the date, and that the ball was in their court. All we missed was a conversation between Ms Francis and Ms Jones to really ignite the fuse. Not that it seemed to bother some voters, either in Jones's lack of support for the ACL, or in pointing out that now that Queensland officially recognises gay couples, the world hadn't ended. After Kevin from Brisbane interrupted the campaign, he was here to help. It was nice to see a personal apology to cricket fans who had put up with his mug when Channel 9 cut to his afternoon press conference during the first innings. Again, there was some policy released today, not that you'd necessarily have caught it in all the other noise, with Labor announcing another $2 million in small to medium business grants as part of their What's Your Big Idea program. Once they'd published their sugar announcement from yesterday, the LNP dropped another campaign promise to ensure electricity providers include the cost of the carbon tax component on all future power bills. Cue the catchphrase, back on track, cue Abbott, and cue the thoughts of Labor supporters. As the memes, dreams and themes rolled on, a reminder again to those in the LNP responsible for the 20 Years of Labor website, you really should be speaking with this guy and reconsidering your maths. Today, and until there's resolution early next week, the LNP really don't have to do anything to get ahead. Queensland Labor are gasping for media air, which is clogged with the fortunes of the federal leadership battle. Anybody want to buy a slightly used Kevin 07 t-shirt, as modelled here by Kate Ellis? I'm Mulks Politica, and these are the Twitter files.